Everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope all of you are having a wonderful weekend. In today's video, we're going to talk about a stock that I see a massive opportunity on and why y'all should keep it in your watch list for next week. I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions like we always do here on this channel. Now, before I begin, again, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in. And also don't forget to click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell. That way you don't miss out on these daily videos, right? So let's begin right off the bat. We got the SPY right now is not open. The futures market is not open. Today is Saturday. So we're going to go straight to the point. Now the stock that y'all should be keeping in your watches for next week is SE. All right. And the reason why I want to share this one with y'all is because of this. Number one, on the daily time frame, it got beaten down for quite some time, from like the highs of 372 all the way down to the lows of 120. This is a 68% drop, right? Massive room all the way up here. Earnings is coming up, but it's coming up in a couple of weeks. It says right there on the 1st of March. It could be a little bit earlier. It could be a little bit later. All right. Though it's still to be determined. Now, the pattern that I see on SE. Okay, not only that it's just on a massive discount, but it's because of this. If you look on the 1 hour, there is, well, we're gonna look at the 4 hour. There you go. All right. Now there is a inverse head and shoulders. It's a different variation of the inverse head and shoulders. We got the left shoulder, we got the head right here, and then we got the right shoulder. Now the reason why I say it's a different variation of it is because the neckline is a little bit crooked. Like, let me zoom in right there, that way y'all can see what I mean. Right, we're gonna make that bigger. The neckline is a little crooked, meaning it's not on the same plane as this one. It's much higher. All right, but here's why I think that this thing is actually going to, it could pay off. I definitely think that it could pay off. And the reason why is because I want y'all to actually like change your perspective to the bear side as short sellers, right? We're gonna look at another example. This has worked on Tesla. All right, and where did it work on Tesla? Well, it worked on Tesla right over here. As you can see, there is a left shoulder, a head, that crooked, that crooked neckline, which is not on the plane, not on the same playing field, right? It drops all the way down to these lows. It pops, forms the right shoulder right here, and then it falls. And right now, SE is like right there. This is where SE is, right here, and it's ready to, like, as you see for Tesla, it had a massive drop, right? For SE, it could have a massive move to the upside. Again, this is very clean, and I want y'all to keep this on your watch list for a move all the way up to 180 bucks before we experience some type of like turbulence. All right, definitely not bearish with the way this is looking. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. Again, y'all always ask some wonderful questions, but first and foremost, we gotta talk about Google, because I've mentioned this one on Friday as one of the top 2 stocks to trade. Right, I gave y'all a warning, and I told y'all exactly that. I told y'all that the lowest I could see this thing go was $2,800, and it dropped all the way down to 2810, I think. Yeah, 2810, right over here. All right, so this one was, it was pretty violent. The drop was violent, so the shorting opportunity was done. Like out the gates, the shorting opportunity was no longer available. But I told y'all specifically to wait for the stock to chill and eventually look at it to the upside, because there is a lot more room to the upside due to their announcement with their stock split. Well, intraday, there was actually a pattern to trade, and it was right here, right there. All right, it formed, broke out right over here, and there was some money to be made on first move and all the way up to the second move before all of the money got taken out in the last 30 minutes of market hours, right? Now, the 4 hour is actually looking quite good. It's actually looking decent. I think that, again, I told y'all yesterday that I was bullish on the market, even though it's still a little bit like that nosedive in the last 30 minutes of market hours. A little scary, but I don't think I should be worried. I don't think I should be worried. There is that zone of support. I think tomorrow, which is no, I think Monday will be bullish. Therefore, this thing is going to run up, maybe towards like 2,900. All right, towards 900, towards 2,900 at first, and then maybe a continuation on Tuesday. So this one is a buying opportunity from here. All right, so watch this thing for some moves in this direction. Now, another stock that we're going to talk about in today's video, that stock is Amazon. All right, now Amazon, I also told y'all on Friday to watch this thing for an opportunity, but I gave y'all a very clear warning to get this one right, because if you get this one wrong, like, your account is blown. Like, your account is done. If you get Amazon wrong, you will lose a ton of money. You will suffer major damage. All right. Amazon was actually kind of generous. What it did intraday was pretty much let all of this choppiness go on, right? And then it formed this pattern right over here, right? At 10:56 a.m. right there. So it broke out at 31:46, right? And then later on, what I decided to do is to pretty much chill at that same level and then immediately go higher with Tesla, with Google, right? And this was a good trade, and some of our traders were able to make some money on this thing. Okay, so where is it going to go next? I think it's going to stay at the same range. I think it's actually going to stay on the 3,300 for a while. It's going to trade between like 3,100 and 3,300 before deciding where it's going to go. The daily is looking quite phenomenal. Massive, well, not too massive. Again, there's these right here. If it was just a regular hammer, I would have a lot more confidence that we're just gonna go like straight up. But it might just be a little bit a little slow at first, and then eventually it's gonna pick up, right? So that's kind of what I'm seeing with Amazon at the moment. So now the next one that we're going to talk about in today's video, we're going to address BA. Somebody asked me to talk about BA, and right now BA is looking quite good. I'm not bearish on it with the way it looks. I'm really not. Let me just clear that out. Okay, if you look at the 15 and you zoom out, you want this thing to actually go sideways some more. Like, go sideways and continue more and more and more before you move up. So maybe 1 or 2 more days, and then there may be some magical unicorn news on BA with their planes, and probably some deal with some companies, and it's gonna go higher towards $220. But the one thing that I personally would like to see is more consolidation. I want this thing to be a lot longer before running. Okay, so that's my honest opinion on BA, and that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel a lot and allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel and you haven't done so already, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on these post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon, and the pre-market analysis videos, which are released from Monday through Friday, 10 minutes before the market opens. If you would like to be part of a private Discord community, you can find that as the first link in the description of the video below. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at NGumah and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. Alright, and lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I left some very basic, step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850 right after signing up with Webull using the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is NGumah with PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in tomorrow's video.